Mm-mm-mm. What's good, everybody? That ain't it. I ain't got my glasses on, so I can't really see anything. Yeah. Trust no one. Lulu. Yo, Lulu. Let me go find this dog. What's good, everybody? What's good, everybody? We got it on now. That's why Zilla coming. Oh, what they say about keys? Hold on. Uh, Bruce Lennox in a cervical strain. I ain't never heard that on WWE before. To handle some family business. Day one ish. Look like Jay lost weight. Look like Jay lost weight. like like to pew 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 pew. I don't give a fuck who called the play. Oh, that's what I was looking for. My phone. Mm. Alexa, call my phone.
Calling Michelle.
Alexa, turn off.
Contact is not available.
Why did he say that? That's how high, or that's how slow I am, man. I'm using the phone. Mm. We gonna handle this. We gonna handle this. We gonna handle this. Look at Jay trying not to laugh. This is your warning shot. Pew! He tried not to laugh. I doubt if you're watching, but we'll go with that. He been on the lam? What the fuck does that even mean, Corey Graves? What the fuck does that even... He been on a lam? I tell you what. I don't know if this will show up or not. But yeah. Nasal spray, bro. Pent up versus oh. I wanted Laredo to win because Laredo's not that far from me, but we knew Penta was gonna win. The Luchador tournament to see who next Monday or Monday, this coming Monday, on who is going to fight Roman Reigns in Mexico City. In Mexico City. They're going to Mexico City or Mexico. Thanos. I think they always say Thanos. What's up, Thanos? Thanos versus the Luchador from Laredo.
With USAA.
Yep.
If you're looking for fantasy football sleeper picks that you can draft in round 10 or later, stop right here. This is the video for you. I am here to give you realistic sleeper picks in double-digit rounds that can actually pay off for your fantasy team. These aren't wild hits. These are things that can actually be usable assets, some of which you can put into your flex spot literally in week 1, and some of which have league-winning upside. Who are we talking about? Let's dive in. Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt, yes, this does qualify as a sleeper pick. He is a
How you spell that guy's last name? Can I forward through these damn commercials? No. Damn. Last House, only on Netflix, now playing. Seems to me like a scary show that I should not be watching. Liv Morgan. I wish Netflix would get the fuck over. Oh, and unfortunately, Jay does get the dub. I didn't see the end himself.
Round 10 or 11 pick right now. Now, if you guys followed me last season, you know that I was staunchly anti Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt. As anti Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt as you could physically get. I told you, I begged you, I pleaded for you to trade that man away while you could. And you fought me. Some of you fought me on that. You called me crazy, but I was right. So understand that this comes with no bias against him. And if you haven't followed me before, just FYI, that is the beauty of me. I don't subscribe to take lock. If a situation changes or you improve as a player, I do not hold the past against you. I will adjust accordingly. I'm not going to die on a hill for no reason. And when it comes to Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt, there is reason for us to change our perspective from what happened last year. The Commanders made it very clear to him what he needed to improve, and he took it to heart. And by God, I think he might have succeeded. He was a liability in blocking and in the pass game, and they wanted him to improve in that area, and that is what he worked on all offseason. Now, make no mistake, Rachaad White is excellent on that end, and the odds of Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt getting better than Rachaad White after training for one offseason is slim. But the goal here was not to improve enough to where you had to beat.
Has never been defended in Mexico in this tournament next month. Laredo, Texas.
One time my wallet was pickpocketed in Spain. My other bank told me my bank was home, but Frost answered immediately and overnighted me a new debit card. I cried a little into my gazpacho. Gracias, Frost.
Out Rashad White on that and be so much better than him. The goal was to be good enough to where you don't have to be physically removed from certain scenarios. And you give the team the flexibility to not have to have one back for this and one back for that and be super predictable. And he is a better runner than Rashad White as well. So if he improved enough to warrant some usage on passing downs and he gets the early down work and goal line work, we have got ourselves an excellent double-digit round sleeper pick right here.
Mm-hmm.
And Jaden Daniels being healthy should help. The threat of Jaden Daniels opens up running lanes, and he's not a hog at the goal line. He's super predictable. Goal here was not to improve enough to where you had to beat out Rashad White on that and be so much better than him. The goal was to be good enough to where you don't have to be physically removed from certain scenarios. And you give the team the flexibility to not have to have one back for this and one back for that and be super
Nice one ton by Laredo on Penta.
runner than Rashad White as well. So if he improved enough to warrant some usage on passing downs and he gets the early down work and goal line work, we have got ourselves an excellent double-digit round sleeper pick right here. And Jaden Daniels being healthy should help. The threat of Jaden Daniels opens up running lanes, and he's not a hog at the goal line. So this can functionally work here for JCM to have a breakout. Before we move on to our next player, this video is sponsored by RotoWire. And you can get 25% off through the link below in the video description using my code TERA, T-E-R-A. It gets you amazing tools, and it's a great way to support my channel as well. Signing up with RotoWire gets you access to their fantasy football draft kit, which includes draft assistant, unlimited simulations in the mock draft simulator, custom rankings, player outlooks, ADP reports, premium content, and so much more. And it does not stop there. You also get access to in-season tools that are very critical for helping you actually win your league, including waiver wire rankings, trade analyzers, competitive insights, and more. One of the tools that I would recommend using as we talk through sleepers is the mock draft simulator. It can help you understand where these sleepers are being drafted, what your build will look like if you reach early and grab one of them, how to properly build your bench with both high upside swings and safe floors. Because as I always tell you guys, you want to target sleepers, but you also want to make sure that you are building your team appropriately so that you do not end up with a bunch of sleepers that you cannot utilize until week 8, right? So you can do these mock drafts as many times as humanly possible to get the right build for your team and dominate your fantasy draft. Again, you can get 25% off your subscriptions through the link below in my video description using code TERA. This might be the most critical sleeper on this list because he does have a legitimate shot of being the wide receiver 1 in this offense in Indianapolis.
Josh
Now,
Downs.
that doesn't come with the same fanfare as some other teams because Indy does have a 100-plus easy target tight end, and they do run the offense through Jonathan Taylor on the ground. But Josh Downs has a shot to put up very easy top 24 production and massively outperform his ADP. Things are not looking good for Alec Pierce. We do not have a timeline on his return. At this point, there's a very good chance that he starts the season on the pup. The Colts receiving core is looking very thin, and Downs has been a very steady producer his entire career there. He just never really got the opportunity or the chance to push through that middling production because of Michael Pittman specifically. With Pittman gone and with Pierce injured, Downs should be the second behind Tyler Warren, or maybe
Colts give
a similar target.
Alex Pierce
And
over
with
$100
Pierce
million,
back, Downs definitely stands
and
to
he's
be the most
injured.
consistent producer on a week-to-week basis. And he did actually out-target Pierce, just had more yardage and touchdowns. But Downs has shown the ability to handle steady volume and on a solid floor, even last season in a very crowded group of pass catchers. Now that everything is thinned out, we're going to see good consistency here. And
Hopefully.
the exit of Michael Pittman is the most critical aspect here. Pittman was not he's a big receiver, but he was not a big deep threat. He had a relatively small ADOT.
Sling blade.
Both had an ADOT of 8.4. They also were extremely similar in yards per route run. So again, while they're two physically different players, they were kind of similar in terms of
Chad Gable versus
did hurt Josh Downs' ability to
Rey Mysterio for the Intercontinental one.
but gone, there are 110 targets exiting that offense. Do not underestimate how much of that work will naturally slide to downs, regardless of when we see outbreaks. I firmly believe Darnell Tate is the future of the Titans. He's the wide receiver one in a 1,000-yard season in year one. Very realistic. Might not be a problem whatsoever, right? But offenses don't run on just one receiver, so we do have to look at other players. And while it pains me in terms of secondary options to look past the young second-year receivers in this offense, because I do love them, I do. The most likely scenario here is that Wandale Robinson is the second most productive fantasy asset here, and quite frankly, maybe even the most productive players. I firmly believe.
Damn. 450. Damn. I never seen the 450 live. Damn. 450 splash. Still gotta do work on my other channel as I work on this channel. What's up, James? Oh, I'm trying to hang in there, man. Trying to hang in there. How you doing, sir? So what's going on with your page, man? You said that there was going to be a change in your page. Hopefully everything's okay. All right. Just let me know what you need me to do. I try to give you as much watch hours as I can. Oh shit. Penta driver did not work on Laredo. Alright. The Penta Destroyer. 1, 2, 3. Damn, he got him. That guy said, get the fuck up off me. Not a lot of people coming here now because apparently one of my videos wasn't a positive video, and so I don't get a lot of viewers. I make more positive videos. I told YouTube I'm fighting it, and I told YouTube they could go all the way back to 2017 on mine. Then you got Psycho Clown and L.A. Parka, Dragon Lee, L. Somebody, Ray Phoenix versus L. Fisca. So I think I'm shadow banned, which is Hey, I still get produce. I'll still put out stuff. Right? Let me see if I can read this out loud. Hold on. What it says. Maybe you can make sense of it, James.
And I know Giselle better than anyone, which is why I know there's also a chance with my dad, boy, the hottest, most jacked, talented, tenacious superstar in WWE Austin Theory.
And all you need to know, Byron, is I'm gifted to Zawa an absolute talent. And why is that? Well, he deserves it. What do I deserve? Oh, that's right. I got it right here. Thanks, guys. Ron, did you want to say something? I like them. That's what Brock Lesnar said.
I can't find it. Wait a minute. Let me see if I can find it. Find it. But yeah, I think I'm shadow banned. This is okay with me. Not big. Now on my other page, fantasy football page, that's doing pretty good. I'm doing premieres. Uh, I'm doing. I got a live draft tomorrow, so I'll be putting that channel up here somewhere. Again, please like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification button because I'll be dropping shorts today. Solo, you better be whipping ass. Peace.